Star Wars Death Star Clone Part 2.5 Bag 2. So as you can see, we've gone straight into the build. We've just built up a little wall, another little one of those side pieces with the red little dot connector at the front, and this is going to go, I believe, here and here, and then we will continue the build. Right, so I'm back, just issuing another quality update. As you can see, we're slowly building up. Things are on. Now, these bigger bricks, can you just about see this slight line? You can just about. They are a tight fit, so you really have to put some pressure on. Now, I've done as much as I can with that. Can't get it to absolutely seal. If I'd usually or normally use the Mole King hammer, but I'm just frightened everything will fall apart at the bottom. I don't think it will, and I'm very tempted to try it. But like I say, everything's fitting fine, don't get me wrong, but they're really, really a tight fit. As you can see, I hope, we are continuing to build up. We've got our next block with our sticker sheet on, and we're doing okay. Excuse me. But we've just put our next layer across, and then we've got to here. Now that this side went on totally fine, pushed on, make sure you reinforce the bottom. Sorry for fast cam. Now when I put this one on, and I tried to reinforce, if you know what I mean, tried to push from both ways so as I could get it, and this actually exploded. I'm not kidding, it all bricks went flying. 1, 2, 3, plate underneath. So I've had to scour the man cave, you could say. I have found the pieces now, but if you do come to buy this clone, you will have to remember to try and reinforce when you push. Try and put pressure from the bottom as well as the top, otherwise it's all going to come doo-doo. I have been trying to do that, to be honest, but anyway, clutch power is super, so once it's on, it ain't going nowhere. As you can see, we are nearing completion. We've got 2 little bits to do. We've just made up a sort of flexible bendy. You can see the joints there that allow the bend, and we've got the clip rings on at the end. Sorry for fast cam. And they are going to be fitting to those. You can see them just on the extremities. Look, that's where they're going to be going. Then we've got 2 little bits to do, and that will be the end of section 2. So there is the finish of bags 2, and this part 2.5, which is the second part of part 2 really. These are really big build steps, I think I've said, and that's why some of them I'm going to split into 2. The first one I split into 2, 1 and 1.5. This one I've done again 2.5. I think 3, 4 is smaller, but we'll see. But anyway, you've gone through this video with me. I'm not going to beat around the bush. You can see how we built up absolutely lovely. We have our stickered pieces. They look fantastic. We've got no missing pieces as such. Everything's gone in. Our little bar here, as I said, if I showed you, it just click to the little claws that you can see there, and it's gone in. You've got your doors going through, which I think is nice. The only other thing we really did, as we're coming round to it in the light, we put the little ladder in, as you can see there, and then we've put our guns in. Our guns, they look all right, to be honest. They're nothing I don't think they're any real different to the Lego version, so I'm quite happy with that. They just push into the box, which is good. And you get that feel of what we've made. If I just do it the other way, you can see obviously there's going to be another 2 of those coming out of the section here. You're going to have your square in the middle. They will come up, and this will be the halfway point, so you can see how big this set is going to be. But like I say, it's been, other than the clutch issues and the destruction of this end, once I'd found my piece and I got them back on again, it was fine. Everything else has locked down really well. Can't fault any of that. We look forward now to part 3, bag 3, and we see where we go from there. So with that, I'm not going to beat about the bush. Like I said, I'm repeating myself, but if you like this little video, please give us a thumbs up. Yes, hit that like button for me, please, and drop a few comments in the box. I'll even say comments, right? Oh dear me. What do we think of the brick quality? What do we think of the clutch power issue that I had, even though everything's on now and fine? I must admit, moving it on to the Rotunda, I had no problems with it. It's quite firm, so that's good, and I hope that remains as we build all the way around, and then we build all the way up. If you want to follow us on to part 3, bags 3 tomorrow, then please click on that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Anybody who's watched this little video, or any of my videos, like I always say, thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. And with that, you know the score, you know the drill. My name's Kev, I am Square Ghost, and I'll see you all on the flip side.